Check.
Check. Yeah.
That's the spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Tons of verb.
Yeah. Hey.
We're in the cone. Rolling.
Hey guys, welcome to the Future 52 podcast. Today we have Ryan Belcher. Ryan, how's it going?
So good.
Yeah.
How are you guys?
Excellent. We're very hyped to have you on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For the cast today we have Nick, of course. My name is Fez, and then we have Kurian, who also was featured this month on the crew. Kurian.
I'm back.
He's back.
And I'm never going away.
He's never going away. He spent the last 3 nights here to make this podcast. He camped out outside because we're in such demand.
He enjoyed being on the podcast so much that we brought him back for another one.
Yeah, we added him to the calendar finally.
Yeah, he is now an interviewer, not just the interviewee.
Yeah.
You won't get rid of me.
Yeah.
It's done. He's on every episode now.
Yeah, from
even
now
when we're
on,
not here.
It's his show now.
Yeah, it's the Kurian podcast.
But Ryan, thanks for squeezing us into your schedule. I know you're about to move.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're wild, man. You're moving the day after the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your farewell
The day
show.
after.
Yeah,
I know. That's kind of what I'm thinking it's going to be.
Yeah.
You've played shows here before, right? In Las Vegas. Right?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where have you played at before?
Ferguson's downtown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much about it. Just like
Yeah.
school
I get it.
shit. you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
That's about it.
Here and
though.
there.
Yeah. Here and there.
So you were born in Cali and then you moved here when?
When I was like 8 years old.
Okay.
So you've been here like 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
And then
yeah.
you're going back to Cali to live with family. Yeah.
to
Yes.
where at again?
It's in it's Ventura.
Ventura.
Yeah. It's like an hour away from LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. North, south,
South.
south. Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's like on the coast though.
I wonder if we'll be going through there. We're touring there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, our
Yeah.
band is touring. I think we're doing like East LA.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be in San Diego like the night before.
Okay.
This is like late September.
So I need to hear about when it is then.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then I'll,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
stop by.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, that'd be fun. Yeah. We could do Future 52 out of town.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I would love to just do like one episode of the show, just us like kicking it on tour.
We can do like a half Future 52 is on tour, like on vacation,
Yeah.
like vlog.
What's bringing you out there?
I'm gonna take the year and just pursue music and songwriting. See where it takes me, honestly, and then reevaluate at the end of that year and just keep going every year, honestly.
The year starting August 27.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
I
Yes.
get it. Yeah.
Hey, Ventura's not a bad place to go. The Anderson .Paak album's named after it.
Oh my gosh, I know. I'm like so honored that I was born there after I heard that album.
Yeah, right? No, I think it's going to be a good sign moving forward.
He's come through town a couple times. I haven't gotten a chance to see him.
Oh, he's wonderful.
Yeah,
I saw him live. Woo, one of the best
really?
performances.
Yeah.
So fun.
The Free Nationals.
Yeah. Your music definitely has like a similar groove to it. Like there's definitely a good momentum that's...
Thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, that's like a great compliment.
Yeah, of course.
How have you been? So you went to LVA.
Yes.
Okay, and have you been playing music prior to that? Probably. Right?
Yeah, I definitely just started singing like since I was young and like did choir in middle school, and I sang a couple of weddings that year actually when I like
What part did you sing?
I sang If I Ain't Got You, Alicia Keys.
Oh, that's good.
Oh wait, what part?
Choir.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
what part?
I mean, that's a good song.
Oh,
that's a good
yeah.
song. Don't worry.
No, I tenor.
Tenor.
Yeah.
1 or 2.
1.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's to be 1. Come on.
Come on! Did you watch the live session? Yeah, you were in the live.
I was.
Control
I
room.
figured.
Wait, were you in choir?
Yeah, I was
What were
tenor
you?
1.
Hey,
yeah,
let's
let's go.
Nice. Space Boy, if you could edit an explosion right there, that'd be
Right,
great. Yeah. Choir.
So you just graduated high school then,
Yeah.
and you're just taking your gap year and just all in on music.
Pretty much.
Seeing what
Yeah.
happens.
I mean, my dad, like, he knows a guy who, like, is a booking manager over there because it's like he does, like, the festivals and stuff. So I'm going to ask him for some advice, and the music scene is actually huge in Ventura.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited. I feel like there's so many opportunities over there.
Ventura,
Absolutely.
not Ventura.
Yeah, and you've got a good start going already. You've got it seems like you got a pretty good fan base started already.
Thank you. I'm like, there's like, it's been like such an honor to like see people who like reach out and just tell you that they genuinely like your music instead of like, oh, like I heard your song, like you're cool. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, wow, like this song like was my favorite because your voice is so raw, or like they actually take the time to really like deep get deep into the music, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a huge compliment. It's like it really reaches into your soul.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
For
yeah.
real. Like,
Yeah. No. Yeah. You're
it's only
telling me
my
that,
life,
yeah.
you know? Like,
Yeah. It's like so flattering. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when did you start, I guess, writing original music?
The first song I like fully wrote was my freshman year.
So just a few years ago then. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay,
like
got
3
it.
years
Yeah.
ago.
And that was that's Manic, right?
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
that's the first song I ever released.
Okay,
Well,
got it.
okay. So Lovesick is the first song I ever wrote.
Okay.
And that's actually on my mixtape that's out, but I rewrote, like redid the vocals and everything this year because I'm like, I was like so proud. I was like, this is the first song I ever wrote, and I think it's like really good.
Yeah.
But then my freshman year, I also put out this other song called Lovesick. It was like a different version of it. It was like a more pop radio kind of version. And then I hated it. I was just going through the years. I was like, oh my gosh, like this song is on Spotify and I hate it and I want to delete it.
Yeah.
And then right before Manic was about to come out my senior year, so I took some years to get better, you know. I was like, I need to figure out how to delete this like right now. So no one who streams my music hears this song. So I deleted it. So it's no longer on there, but so Manic is my first release.
Okay.
Yeah.
Manic. Yeah. And that one's a banger.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Do you do the production? Do you work with somebody?
I like cheap produce. Like I'm a cheap producer. Like
Explain. What do you mean?
Like I literally like I'll find like clips off of YouTube or like in like there's like websites where they'll give you like loops and stuff or like they'll give you just like sound effects or just like sounds and I mash them together. So I
That's
don't
not
actually
cheap
like,
producing.
Yeah, that's
and it's like it's still producing, but I don't go like the original route. But like sometimes my songs will start on piano. Like if you hear Manic, like that's me playing the piano, you know, like but producing isn't my favorite part of it. It's like the songwriting.
The performance of it.
Yes.
Okay, I got it. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's cheating. I was
Yeah,
just,
I only say that because I think if it doesn't using loops are okay. Using sample loops are okay. If you can make it sound good, that's all that matters.
Right. But I'm
And-
not the one like making the loop. Like, you know, like
I feel you. Yeah, you're
yeah.
just sampling it
Right.
essentially.
Yeah.
Right. Is there anyone? So you mostly just pull it from like random producers that you like and stuff. Are there any producers that you've worked with personally on any of your music?
I've worked with one. His name's Kobe J. He's
Yes.
like,
and he's on one of the tracks, right?
yes,
Yeah.
he's on. If You Were Here Tonight, he produced that whole song.
I like that one.
He's like so talented. Like I can't do what he does, and like we're just friends. We went to school together. We also did a song together called Last Forever. It was like an indie, like pop rock kind of sound, you know. We came out with that like a couple months ago back in May. So
There's someone else on that track
yes,
too, right?
Fran Marie,
Fran Marie.
one of our other friends. She's like
Okay.
beautiful singer songwriter, beautiful voice.
and they're all locals, right?
yeah.
Well,
We
sounds
know
like we're
you
adding
need to
to
get
our
them on
list.
here,
Yeah,
obviously.
we'll need
yeah,
people.
yeah,
Like,
definitely.
and I have to tell you, like Fran Marie, like I'm not just saying this, like she is one of like the best songwriters I know. Like that's why I was like, we have to do songs together because like there's no way I can't. Like
Yeah. Before you leave, no,
Yes,
I feel
exactly.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys all you guys are all friends. You all went to school together. Okay,
yeah.
got it. Cool.
And
yeah.
so we just worked on the song together. Me and Fran pretty much wrote most of it, except Kobe wrote his bridge. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome that you're
Shout out
surrounded
Fran
by.
Marie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was after you reached out to us about getting on the show, I started doing my due diligence and listening to your stuff, and I ended up going down a rabbit hole of both of them.
Yes.
I
Okay.
was like, wow, this is a really great like trio.
Yes.
Starting with what was it? Lost Forever? Last
Forever.
Last Forever.
Yes.
Yeah, that one got me on that
Right.
rabbit hole. I was like, well, I got to check these people out. Yeah, it's awesome. I love when we have a guest on and then I get to like go deep into who they've worked with.
Yeah.
It's really cool because now we have 2 more people on our list of
Right.
artists that we want to
And we're all so different too, you know, like Kobe like is amazing in just like rock and like instrumentation, band sound. Fran is great singer songwriter, just like her acoustic guitar, and then I'm like the pop boy who's like just
it's a good trio.
yeah,
It's a good trio, yeah.
It's a good mix up.
Do you guys think
Collab.
you're going to do anything together again?
Honestly, I don't know. I hope so, but I don't think so because I'm going to Cali.
Right.
Yeah.
So is Kobe actually, but he's going to Chapman. So we're all kind of just going our separate ways, But
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like,
21st century, you get to send
That's
tracks
true.
to each other.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We were doing that for a little bit.
Yeah, it's easier than ever to work with somebody across the world. So
yeah, So
never know.
Probably then.
As long
Yeah.
as you match the
Yeah.
BPM. Have not made that mistake
True.
before.
Oh, for real? Oh.
Yeah,
So what are some of your influences? People you look up to?
I think Charlie XCX.
Nice.
Right on.
I love her. Like if I could actually just be her as an artist, like I would. But I'm not
Yeah.
her. But
yeah.
love her. She's just like total pop star that I'm just obsessed with. Lord, Melodrama,
Yeah.
one of
Nice.
the
Yeah.
best albums of
Yeah, yeah.
all time.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
who else? Lady Gaga is just
Yeah.
like
Oh my god!
Like, are you
Yeah,
kidding?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
no, you're
Yeah.
going crazy right
I
now.
no, yeah.
Yeah, that first Lord album and the Love Club EP. That's my
Yes,
shit.
Love
yeah,
Club,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I love that. It's so the instrumentation, like the arrangement, is so minimal, but you know she does so much with her
Yes.
voice. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Melodrama's also pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a pure heroin Gilmore. So.
Really?
No, that's what I was
I
saying.
am,
Yeah. That
yeah,
one's the
but
jam. Yeah.
I know, but I still like all of her stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
man,
just my personal.
It's been
favorite.
so long since I listened. I'm going home listening to that.
You got to.
Yeah,
Good
right
album,
home.
dog.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
good
yeah.
album.
I'm a melodrama type of guy, but
Yeah.
you know,
No,
I'm
I
like,
respect it.
yeah,
Yeah. There's like 5 years between those two records.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's so much growth I feel like in it. Such a different sound.
Yeah, I saw her when she played Life's Beautiful here, 2017.
What?
Yeah, it was
So
pretty cool.
jealous.
Yeah. It was a great show. Yeah.
Do you guys know Haim?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Haim,
Love
yeah.
Haim.
I don't.
It's they're three sisters.
Oh.
They I think I was you probably know more of their backstory, but they the two of the older ones like played in they're like live musicians, like hired out like guitarists and stuff like that. But then the youngest one is mainly the singer, right? Yeah. And so now it's three sisters. Like they've got like their stuff is more pop like in the studio, but it's more rock live.
Ah,
Yeah, they also play Life's Beautiful here.
I like that.
Yeah. Also, they're in a movie.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
what?
Yeah, Licorice Pizza.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they're in that.
Yeah.
Damn.
So the main girl, that's the youngest sister.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and that's their whole
Can I
family.
curse?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
That's their whole family. Like that's their real
Yeah.
mom, dad, and sisters in that movie.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
watch that movie now.
Yeah,
didn't know
yeah.
Weren't we like smoking weed on your episode?
Yeah, but you're covering that, right? So technically, it's not on
Yeah,
there.
all the
Okay,
smoke is
yeah,
just
fair,
Yeah,
yeah.
so-
VFX'd out.
I was like, "What do you mean weed?"
Yeah.
For legal reasons.
For
True. Yeah. You just can't curse in the first minute.
Yeah. We're way past
We're
that.
way past that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Haim's great. Yeah.
Obsessed.
Yeah, Lord's great too. So Haim, Lord, Charlie XCX. XCX?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
XCX.
I've never had to say it out loud before. I always just read it.
They always
Right.
play their music at the gym for my reason.
Oh my
but,
gosh, me too. Actually.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But I don't. I'm not
Wait,
complaining.
hang on. What gym
Yeah.
do you go to?
Say wait, no.
Oh,
Oh, it's
On the
too
count of
late.
three.
okay.
1, 2, 3.
Planet
LVAC.
Fitness.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, not fun.
Yeah.
It's just
But
good gym
It was
music.
not.
Right.
We're gonna cut out the part where he actually said it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, bleep it out or something. Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, okay. Count of three. You guys say the opposite one. So you say,
Oh, right.
Yeah.
right, yes.
which gym you go to? 1, 2, 3.
Planet Fitness.
LVAC.
Ah.
Let's go. We got
Okay.
this. We got
All
this.
So
right.
now there's four. No, there's four.
Yeah, so now we get to pick which one is the real one. And then we get to edit it. Whoa, that's crazy. You guys go to the same gym. The same one.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah. That's killer.
So you said you started singing in choir, right? Is that just like a
Tenor
random
one, baby.
elective that you decided to pick, or were you singing prior to that? Like, what made you want to get into all that?
Well, I've always been singing. Like even in elementary school, I did like talent show with singing. Like I've just always been doing it.
Yeah.
And then I just picked the elective, but that's when I really started getting into it. And I was like,
Yeah,
technique,
that's when you
voice lesson.
Yeah.
really got deep into
Yeah.
it, right? Okay.
Mhm.
So
Tenor 1, baby.
tenor one.
Tenor one.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
Miss Frankie still at LVA?
Yeah.
Is that your teacher, or did you go under someone else?
I didn't do choir there.
Oh wait, musical theater. My
Right.
bad.
But I
Yeah.
mean, I've done a couple things with her. Like she was the music director and like
Yeah.
our shows. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Shout out Miss Frankie. She was always so nice to me.
Oh wait, yeah, you went there. What was your major?
I didn't go there. I went to
What?
I went to honor choir.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
I
really
was an
involved with
honor
that.
choir kid. She was
Hey.
really involved with that. But shout out Miss Frankie.
What
Yeah.
part? Tenor 1? Or?
Tenor 1, yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
I was
very-
hoping it was that because I don't know any other terminology.
Oh, okay. I mean, there's like it's bass 1, bass 2, tenor 1, tenor 2,
Okay.
and then baritone. But that's just
Is
bass
that
1.
like first chair, second chair type deal?
No, they're more just like part divisions, like in terms of range, vocal range. So
Mm.
tenor's higher, bass is lower.
Well, yeah, no, I mean like the 1, 2.
No, that bass 1 is higher than bass 2. Tenor
Okay.
1 is higher than bass tenor 2. Yeah.
Oh, this
Okay.
whole time I thought you were saying like chair 1 and chair 2.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
We don't really have chairs. We have like section leaders.
Well, they
but
stand.
You can't really tell. Like
Yeah,
a choir's
I-
supposed to blend.
I didn't take choir.
Sometime-
You can tell by my vocals and my music.
Yeah.
I was in band, so I was just expecting like the 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
best to worst.
So 2 is higher.
2 is no. Wait, 2 is lower.
2 is lower.
Yeah. So tenor 1 is the highest male part
Of-
technically.
okay, yeah.
In an STAB arrangement.
What's that singer from fucking Journey? He's like a countertenor or something like that.
Yeah, which
Um,
I used to know that, but
Steve
I don't
something.
anymore.
I don't know.
I don't know what
Yeah.
that means anymore. But it means you're a really good tenor.
Yeah.
Really good tenor.
Yeah.
yeah, can't think of
Sorry,
his name.
Nick.
I don't know. It's all good. It's all good. I'm learning all about choir. The
Yeah.
ins and outs of being
this is
in
all
choir.
against your
Dude
will.
dives deep
next
on
we're gonna
choir.
Next we're gonna tie you down and make you watch Glee.
Oh,
it's gonna
okay.
be
Well,
amazing.
I've been there before.
Yeah. I haven't seen it. I would be down.
Oh no, you're not missing much.
Oh, okay.
This is not a good show.
Yeah.
Some of the covers.
What's
are right.
what's that other fucking acapella movie?
Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
God,
yeah.
Pitch
That's
Perfect
good.
and its
That's a good one.
consequences.
What?
Yeah.
It's so good.
Dog,
I'm
Yeah.
obsessed.
I
actually-
think I enjoyed
yeah.
the movie, but man, being in choir when Pitch Perfect came
Oh,
out,
oh
got
my
everyone
God.
thinking they could be on Pitch Perfect.
Everyone's doing the cup song. Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, the consequences of
Yeah.
that movie far outweighed its benefits.
I do
True.
remember.
Oh, and then we had the sequel, which
There's
Dude,
more than
there's-
one. There's like 4 of them. There's the
I didn't know there was 4.
there's a
I
Pitch
didn't
Perfect
either.
the PPU baby, the Pitch Perfect universe. I don't know. Yeah. Everyone is
PCU.
every single one is executively produced by Anna Kendrick. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I don't know. But there probably is 4 of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ryan,
Yeah.
you seem like a pretty artsy guy. You got any other hobbies besides music?
No, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie to you. Like,
We're going all
I
in.
I love fashion.
I was about
Yeah.
to say
So-
fashion counts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, making like coming up with concepts. So, but it all goes into songwriting.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, like being able to create my own like artist persona, like
Yeah.
is so important. So that includes everything: fashion, technology.
Yeah.
Describe your persona's fashion. What kind of things do you go for?
It's
What are the most notable
We got a beach
parts
vibe
of your
going on
style?
right now.
That's what
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I told
Vibe.
Joe when we walked in. Like we're covering a lot of ground.
Yeah. You look like you're ready to go back to Cali.
yes,
Yeah.
But honestly, it really depends on like the mood I'm going for.
Yeah.
Like today, I definitely was like, and lately I'm like summer beach boy. But I love baggy clothes.
Yeah.
Like feels great to be in them. I feel like it looks good. But no, I do want to get like increasingly more like still tasteful, but like getting more a little noticeable with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn,
Yeah.
that's dope.
Yeah.
You know, I want to get experimental a little bit more.
Feel that.
Accessorize.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start popping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you get on those California stages, you're gonna
Yeah,
have
I
a
know
lot of
you have to
competition.
stand out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
have to stand out. You have to
Yeah.
be appealing to people's eyes, you know? Like there's a lot that goes into
Mm-hmm.
it.
4 words. Etsy stainless steel rings.
What?
Etsy stainless steel rings. Go to Etsy, get some stainless steel rings, wear them on your fingers,
Right.
and
Pop out.
get on the stage. It will make a difference. I promise you.
Okay.
How
Good
many? How
advice.
many per?
How many? If you can do this, if you can. For those not watching,
Yeah. For the
Um,
audio listeners,
if
Joe
you can
has his
take your
fingers
hands
split
out,
Yep.
and then put all your fingers together, if the rings are not clinking, then you're not. Then you can
We're-
still wear more. When they start clinking, then that's why you gotta stop adding more. That's my rule.
Because if you're walking
Yeah.
and you're like
Well, mostly because it gets annoying.
annoying.
Because every time you close your hands, it'll be like ching ching ching.
I've
You know,
never,
honestly like
I
that.
don't wear a lot of rings, mostly because I have big ass sausage fingers. So I need to find like massive sizes when,
Oh,
I
yeah.
buy rings. When I'm like at an art show or something, I
Yeah.
can never find a ring that's my size.
I had some
It's a
dainty
shame.
piano fingers, so I just like accessorizing
Yeah.
them.
Do you do anything specific, Ryan, for like your look? Like, do you like thrift or?
Yeah, it's always thrifting.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Real.
I mean, not always, but you know,
Yeah.
like
That's where you find the
good.
most interesting.
yes,
Yeah.
but
This is
honestly,
thrifted.
hey, there you
That's what I'm
go. But no, it's just kind of just looking at different things and
Yeah.
like putting it together. But most of them come when I'm not overthinking. Because if I'm in my closet for more than 30 minutes, it's
Yeah.
like something's going wrong.
I feel.
Hey, that's how I go about writing music. If
Yeah.
I'm trying too hard, it's not going to come out.
Yeah,
good.
it's not.
Yeah, you just got to show up, enter the mindset of
Enter the mind.
yeah.
And not to like change the subject, but on that note, like
Yeah.
literally like good. I like went like right after I released mixtape 1, which is back in March. I went through like this writing block phase, like as one does, and then Good Grief was like the first song that I wrote recently that like came in like 10 minutes. Like I literally wrote that song in like probably 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, this song's good. This song's better than the ones I spent like hours on.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy how all it takes is just getting into the right mindset and getting into that flow state. But I felt like I feel like when you release something big, like an album or an EP or something, that it takes so much work to get to that release date when you're just climbing that hill for so long that once it's out, you feel like all of the pressure is over. But then you're like, okay, well, I got to write another one now, and you feel like that hill is just so far away to climb again, and it can be really hard to just like get back on the track.
And I'm like literally like, because Good Grief comes out in like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I like don't want it to kind of come out because I'm like, because I listened to it. I'm like, I really like this song. I'm really proud of it. But once it's out, like, I'm not listening to it anymore. Like, I can't. So I'm like, kind of, I want to keep on listening to it before it comes out.
I feel that. Yeah. So when does that come out?
Comes out August 27th. The day.
The day you
literally
move.
leaving.
Damn,
after
your
the
phone's
show?
gonna be blowing up, dude.
No,
like,
I'm like, this is the weekend.
yeah. Man, that's wild.
I know.
One big step to another.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's the showcase, there's the release, and you're moving the same day.
Yeah.
And then the next weekend you're playing Coachella or something crazy like that.
Hopefully, shit.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Do you have anything lined up in California for, I don't know, collaborations or shows already or anything like that?
I know this one guy who's a family friend, like because we have like family friends, and then he married into that family, and he's like a songwriter, and he's like
cool.
He did I don't know his name. He's a country artist, but he's just new to the game, and he like wrote a song for him, and now it's like #1. And so that's like his big like thing, Yeah. But so I've reached out. He helped me with If You Were Here Tonight because I had reached out to him, and I was like, I love this song, but something is missing and something's going wrong and it could be way better. And I sent it to him and he was like, your chorus is bad. And I was like, damn, okay.
Wow,
like,
straight up?
I know, and I'm like, I need that. Like, that's exactly what I needed.
So what did you alter?
I rewrote it and
like the lyrics to it?
Yes, the lyrics and the melody.
Okay.
And it just popped more and it made more sense because the original chorus didn't make any sense to what I was saying. So I know him, so hopefully we're gonna work together when I go there.
It's cool of him to help you out like that.
That's awesome. So you've worked with some other people who have kind of been in the more professional space. Do you have any advice, any trickle down advice to give to our listeners?
Well, I feel like I'm so young in it that I can't give much advice because I'm still learning every day. But
if you could, I guess, give advice to your younger self trying to do it.
Yeah,
I guess it's just like you just need to start like going and just have it on your mind, think about what you would do if this happened and what you do if that happened. I mean, you can't fully prepare yourself, but it's like once you start going, like you're going to be so hungry for it that you just need to start going. Yeah. If that makes sense. But like start reaching out to people. Like it's not going to happen overnight. So you have to start.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems like most of us pretty much agree. Say the same thing.
You're absolutely right.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Feel that. That's how you started to do it.
It seriously is just the power of just do it. No Nike sponsorship.
No, for
way, but
not yet.
Which I feel like it's important to note. Just do it does not mean when you start that it's great. Right off the bat.
Yeah.
Just do it means just do it.
Yeah.
And then you'll find your way along.
One of the biggest problems, and I'm sure, again, many like you guys can relate to this, but you just kind of sit on one project because you're like, this could be better. This could be better. Like you just keep finding things you want to improve about it, but that just kind of leaves you idle. Like it doesn't matter if the ideal form is perfect, if the real form is non-existent.
Right. Yeah. That was kind of how mixtape 1 was because I had been holding on for music for so long. I'm like, you know what? I don't know what's gonna happen, but like it needs to just get out.
And then once it does, you just grow from there. Like you don't need to worry about getting better because it just happens on its own for most of us.
Yeah. What changed my mindset about releasing music is like I kind of see everything that I release as like a time capsule of my time on on Earth, and it's like this album was where I was at mentally. This album is where I was at in my skill level as a musician, as a producer, etc. This encapsulates this year.
Yeah.
And then if I always look at it that way, I'm never going to treat it like it's terrible.
Right.
Because it's very easy to. Because as we're all constantly growing, it's so easy to look back at something that you made and be like, oh, I could have did this better. But you didn't know that then.
Right.
So, like, why trip up about it? It's really hard.
Yeah.
You really just gotta keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, surrounding yourself with the right people too. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That changed everything for me.
Yeah, no, having people in your circle really just like elevates you to do more.
Yeah.
Just do better.
Yeah.
Having support.
So shout out your two the two other artists that were on your single again.
Yeah.
Kobe J,
Kobe J.
producer, singer, writer. Fran Marie,
Okay.
singer songwriter.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there anybody else that you know that you would want to collaborate with, like in the local scene or
In the local scene?
or in the
Or
Ventura scene?
anyone that you know.
Anyone?
Yeah. Besides Charlie XCX.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, my best friend Tuesday, she's a phenomenal singer, like one of the best you'll ever hear. And like, we started working together a little bit, but I've always wanted to like actually like sit down and write and like make a song. But like in the local music scene, oh my gosh, what's her name? Madison Deaver, I think.
Okay.
I think that's her name. She's like so cool. Like I think she's going to like pop punk, and I'm like, I like would want to do something with you, and like literally like even just a photo shoot would like go crazy. I feel like so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
she's down.
Madison Deaver. How do you spell Deaver?
Madison D and then Deaver Deaver.
I feel like I've seen that name around the
Yeah,
scene before,
here.
but I haven't.
She's like performing at Ferguson's in like a week or something.
That
Oh,
might
cool.
be where I saw the
Yeah.
name.
Oh, shit.
I do be seeing those flyers.
Psychos and the mustard vine.
Mustard.
The musket
Musket Vine?
The
Yeah.
musket vine played there a couple months ago.
That actually
yeah.
might not be her name because
Yeah.
I don't see it. So, oh no, it is it. Okay, it's Madison Deaver. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
like so cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have to get
yeah.
these from you because we're
We'll have to put them in the
yeah.
description.
So
Yeah.
me and Nick are we're Elephant King is in like the like rock like house show
Yes.
scene. You know what I mean? And Kurian's kind of new to the scene, but it's kind of closer to your realm. But specifically like singer songwriter or like the poppier stuff.
Yeah.
we
we
appreciate
we
the
don't have much
referrals.
reach in.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, which we're working on.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know there's not like I'm like looking for like obviously gigs and stuff. It's all like it's mostly like rock,
Yeah.
And I'm like, where are my pop people at?
Yeah.
Like where
Yeah,
can I
yeah.
find you guys? So
Yeah.
I'm looking for that too.
Yeah.
So
Would you ever like put a band together and things like that?
I was thinking about it, but like I'm just like and I would, but
Yeah.
I'm also just such like into the actual production of like pop because pop is like so big and that's
Yeah.
kind of just how it usually goes.
Yeah.
So I'm more into that.
Yeah.
But like if I could get a band together that can encapsulate that,
You
then-
can always do both.
Right,
Yeah, there
yeah.
are plenty
You know.
of pop artists that
Yeah.
have both. Yeah.
I'm never going
Arlo
to-
kind of leans that way.
Does he?
I'm
not sure.
them. Yeah. They're pretty cool. The drummer from Silverscape was in that band. Sorry, go on.
No, that's
Yeah, no,
Sidebar.
I get. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I get. Sorry, that's all me today. Yeah.
But I mean,
Sidebar.
I'm like never gonna turn down an opportunity. Like if
Yeah.
I can sing and perform, like I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that, and I'm gonna do that as a rock artist. Like
Yeah.
I
I feel that. Yeah. So Good Grief comes out the 27th.
7th, yeah.
And then we got the showcase on the 26th.
Mhm.
Nick, can you move the cup just a slightly bit?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, all good. Yeah.
Oh, he's checking the time.
Yeah. Well, I want to make sure we give him the whole.
You want to
hour.
reach the fabled 50-second minute.
shebang.
Yeah.
Shebang.
I like that though.
I had a question, and you can put in crickets here.
Put in cicadas
Cicadas.
or like another
The Evangelion cicadas. Yeah.
the Evangelion cicada. I haven't seen Evangelion, so
Oh, there's this one cicada sound that they use, and they use it for the entire show, and it's the same exact sound.
What?
Oh,
It doesn't. Yeah.
I remember what I was gonna say.
Let's go.
Thank you for filling it with the cicada talk. I appreciate it.
This is cicada talk with
You,
you,
Cicada scouting out here.
Cicada style.
Yeah, there's not much of a pop scene here in Vegas. Have you found difficulty like playing shows with rock bands? Like, do you play shows with rock bands a lot? Like,
Okay, well, I feel like I haven't played shows much, but like being at Ferguson's, because I brought Kobe and Fran with me,
okay,
and so it definitely was different because
Yeah.
we did a cover of like Kiwi by Harry Styles, which is like a pretty rock song, you know.
Yeah.
So we did that one. So it is different, and I feel like I have just a different artist persona when I'm doing that kind of stuff. But like it feels good because I'm like appealing to that new audience and like exploring a new different side of myself.
yeah.
So
I've noticed sometimes a promoter will put like a single singer-songwriter on, and then it's like 3 rock bands after. And a lot of the time the rock band audience, and sometimes the bands themselves, if they're assholes, will kind of, look down upon the singer-songwriter, like sing into a track or something like that. I was just wondering if you'd experienced anything like that.
no, not, but I still have a lot more experience to get, so I
Right,
probably
right.
will.
I'm sure you'll run into it at some point. Maybe not. I mean,
Not here.
Yeah. Specifically here because there's all bands. Like that's why that happens so often. Yeah.
Well, thanks for the heads up.
Yeah. I'm sure
I don't think the scene is.
it's much different than it will be in Cali. So.
Yeah,
Right.
and also it's much different. I feel like I haven't seen that lately.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yeah. The scene is
Different now. Yeah.
made a lot of moves towards being all inclusive and
Nice.
much nicer.
Yeah.
I mean,
so good.
we're still getting there.
We're still
but-
getting there.
Right.
Don't get us
Yeah.
wrong.
No,
Don't, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Las Vegas is on the map.
Yeah.
But it's in small font.
Yeah.
Yeah. Small font, lowercase.
Hey, but we made the fine print this year. Maybe next year it'll be like a story on page 3.
Maybe it'll be
Not front page.
regular
page
font.
3.
Page 3.
Yeah.
Page 3.
10
Yeah.
Arial font.
10 Arial.
Yeah.
And then the year after that, 12 Times New Roman. Maybe the
Oh.
bold. Maybe the bold. If we do
Maybe
good.
italicized.
Ooh, wait, let's
damn.
calm down. It's getting hot. It's getting hot.
Or else all getting.
Do you guys have any last questions that you would like to ask Ryan?
What's your favorite font?
Whoa, my favorite font.
Yeah.
That's a great
Guys.
question.
That is
Can
a
we
great
open
question.
that
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that next time?
I think
We will,
it's
yeah.
I think it's called Jose Sans Difference or something.
Jose sounds different. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Mike, if you
Is there a
find
way
that,
to
can you
edit?
edit
Yeah,
that?
sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Show them Helvetica. Show them
he's already on it.
He's live editing this
Yeah.
right now.
Can you show Helvetica as well?
Yeah,
Helvetica
for comparison.
Standard.
Okay, guys, so
Helvetica
this
Standard.
is what? Say it again.
Classy. Helvetica
Jose-
Standard. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Helvetica Standard with its
And then-
nice modern
Ryan,
lines.
And then
Jose Sans Difference.
right there.
Yeah, I don't know exactly.
I don't know what that
we're all
looks like,
we're
but
all
I'm sure
sorts.
it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
yeah.
He's just gonna be the guy going like this.
Yeah, we all know that Mike's not actually going to put the text on.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
a question this whole time, and I realized I could have asked it earlier, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask it now.
Okay,
Ask it
yeah.
now, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So my question to you,
We'll get back to that. Hang on.
Ryan
Yeah, go ahead.
Belcher.
Yes.
My question is, we know, okay, so it's pretty evident in your music that you pull from a lot of personal places when you're making music. So describe like that experience, like describe what you're really pulling from and how that really translates in your music.
It's like it's always just life experiences. It's so cheesy to say, but it's really just how I express what's happening in my life right then and there. Like, especially like this year, that's how I got like my best music was like it really just was easy to pull out for a lot of things. But like sometimes it's just fantasy though. Like that's why I love pop music, because a lot of the songwriting is like half fantasy, half reality, you know? So it's really just about imagination for me and like whatever is coming into my head. And even if it doesn't make sense, it's going to make sense in the music.
Yeah. I feel that.
Do you have any specific writing processes for lyrics? Like,
It depends, but like it's either just from my notes, what I've written down. Like literally yesterday, I was like terribly noting and driving, like because I had something that came in my head.
happens. We
Like
all do it.
you have to write
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah, you have to.
Through a school going, fuck them kids.
No.
Fuck them dudes.
Literally. And then it's also like if I'm just like working on a beat, it's like whatever, just I sing and then it just came out that's kind of just how it goes.
Once you get in the flow state.
Yep, exactly.
Well, that was a good one. Hang on. All right. So Mike got mad at me because I said he wasn't actually going to put the text on the screen, but it's because you always put the little. You can put that on the screen. Oh, the little.
Yeah. It'll say sample text.
The
You
what?
too. Wait. You guys need to pick fonts real quick. We need 4.
Oh, he's
We need 4
actually
round
going to
this
put the
out.
fonts this time.
Pick a font, quick. Put
Put
up here, quickly.
Gun
Gun to the head, quickly.
Bada boom, BB.
Bada boom.
Whoa.
You got that, Mike?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
bada
guess so.
boom,
Bada boom.
BB.
It's up. Take a gander. Give it a rating.
BADA boom.
BADA boom.
That one
BD.
sounds
Bada boom
fancy.
BD.
BB.
Bada boom BD.
He said, oh, that
font?
one.
Oh man, I wish I knew what I looked at. Fez, go for it.
Arial font.
The class.
All right,
Classic.
all right.
Okay.
We should wrap this up.
Yeah.
Ryan,
So-
thank you so much for coming on
my
the show.
gosh.
Thanks for
Thank you
reaching
for
out.
having me. Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know if we mentioned that, but yeah, this is yet another episode where we had the artist reach out to us to come on the show, which we think is really awesome.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I was watching
We're a
your
budding
guys.
operation.
Yeah, I was watching your guys' works, and I was like, this would be so cool to come on. Like,
Yeah,
so
cool.
it's been just so dope.
You just found us like,
Thank you for
Yeah.
your
Nice.
investment of trust. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we could fit you in before you left to Cali.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, the
Truly honored.
lining it lined up perfectly.
Yes.
No,
yeah,
seriously.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
The day right after.
you all out there can catch Ryan Belcher before he leaves Las Vegas. Maybe come back for a homecoming show sometime. And
Okay.
Next year. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Sure.
Anyways, catch him at the BOOLHAUS for the August 26th showcase. We will have Kurian. We'll have Ryan Belcher, Hemlock and Wormwood, and Korea. And the 27th is when Good Grief drops, the new single. Will you be performing that at the show?
I definitely will.
Y'all better stream it.
For
Stream
real.
that,
It's
baby.
a bop. It's pop.
It's a bop. Thanks for joining us, guys. Feature 52. Do the gooby.
Gooby.
Hey.
Do the gooby. Do the gooby.
Yeah.